weighted external rotations. These are a phenomenal movement for overall shoulder health. I like using them on a super regular basis. In the setup, here's a few things to be aware of and pay attention to. I can move my hips closer or further to this foot to change the angle of my shoulder to elbow, right? If I get closer, the elbow gets higher. If I get further away, the elbow gets lower. Play around with that, okay? Everyone's shoulder mobility is going to be a little bit different. In one angle, it doesn't fit all. So play around and find the one that allows you the best and most pain-free range of motion. Next thing to focus on, guys, is shoulder centration, or simply keeping the shoulder centered in the middle of the socket through the rotation. So as I go down, I want to keep it right where it is and try not to let it pop up and forward or anything else, okay? And then the last cue that I'll give you is imagine there's something sitting on the top of your knee, like a grape, and you don't want to squish that grape. So it's a very light pressure. Think it's more a reference point than a huge support, okay? A couple reps look just like this. Again, shoulders staying right in the same spot. What I want to avoid in the bottom is letting it do this to get that extra range of motion, right? If keeping it in place means you only get this far down, that's okay. And maybe that's where you're starting. And eventually, over time, we'll see that get a little bit lower and a little bit lower, and eventually, hopefully, into a nice full range of motion that's also pain-free.